This should look pretty familiar. There's the goat shelf, there's the great bed, here's the gutter. A lot of water running through it right now because of the irrigating I'm doing, but also because the season has changed. Back in there, I think you can see that sparkle. That's that steady stream now that comes out of the well that's further back there. That's not surface water. It comes through here and goes on out the other side of the barn. It comes in as really practically potable water coming out of that well, but of course it gets sullied here. But why I'm filming at the moment is because yesterday Gabriel was here and it was a little wet. So what I decided to do was turn to slab cracking, and you might remember this site. We broke a lot of that slab off, and we've used I call it the Big Johnson. I actually, with his help, I took the tilt hammer out of here, the parts to the tilt hammer. I took it out. Here you can see we've got a crack going there, but I decided to stop. We'd had enough of that. Again, while he was here, there were two of us, so I carried the various tubs that I intend as part of the laundry, bathhouse, sauna complex here. And I lined them up because the water will come in. I could do that today if I wanted to have clean water come in here and go from one to the other and then out. But that's part of my plan originally. But anyway, it was, of course, much easier with two of us. It was interesting to watch how he worked with the sledgehammer. He's so strong, but he wouldn't, even though it was just light, a light touch, it took him a while to figure out how to get a good smack out of it instead of having it hit on the edge. It was just interesting to watch him. So, yeah, and I've always got I've got one chicken here. I'm going to have to discourage her. She's setting on eggs that we've got no rooster here, so I can lift her out of there and take her eggs and put her back, but I'll do that later. While on the subject of slab cracking, those are the chunks that I broke myself and slid out on rails and rollers and whatever. But then, now Gabriel's so strong that he is more prone to actually carry them out. These are also from there. But all of these are ones that we cracked yesterday, and he carried them out pretty much. I'll at some point back the pickup truck in here, and we may break some of these apart. We probably will. They don't have to be so big, but I'll be able to put them on the pickup truck and take them up to where I want. It makes such a big difference to have somebody as strong as Gabriel to help me. I've shut the water off down there at the Hawthorne blacksmith shop, and I don't know if you probably can't tell, but I moved the site to the right and downhill just a little bit. It's level. I'll show you that later. But I'm working my way up this Zanjaria, I call it. I have to say, when I'm with Gabriel, I need to say Zaha, because he's a native Spanish speaker, and he knows these as Zahas. The J is pronounced like we would pronounce an H. But anyway, I'm working my way up. When I come to this spot, though, I think I'll always remember how the pigs planted a tomato patch here. Cherry tomatoes. They didn't even ask me if they could, but sure enough, they did it on their own. They planted a cherry tomato patch, probably about 6, maybe 8 cherry tomato plants. They didn't go too far, but because of that, I couldn't work here for a while because I didn't want to do my zanja digging across their tomato patch. Now, how my pigs planted that tomato patch, I think I'll just let you wonder. They did. Up there you can just barely see my water supply, I think. And I've got that side turned off. All of that is irrigatable too. I've been running all the water down through here. And now this is the Zanjaria, and at the moment I worked my way up through and I closed the hatches so that I'm filling it from the top and the whole way across. Overnight I let the water go the whole way through, I have been, and down there to the blacksmith shop site, but I think I can stop doing that now. I think I know what I'm going to do there. So the water's muddy because I've just been through there cleaning it. This system will drain onto that 24-foot water wheel there as a pitchback wheel. That way I can supply water at all kinds of levels from the hillside instead of an overshot. And these zanjas will extend over through those collapsed buildings as well. But they'll probably mostly drain, keep taking water from that area and bringing it over here. So probably daily I'll be coming up here and show you some changes. As soon as it's dry enough, Gabriel and I are going to go up there, and we've got to build a little bridge in the woods to get to the wood. But I've got parts to a folk cut up there, and I've got the roof to a folk cut there, and I'm going to put the two together for that blacksmith shop. He's so anxious for that he can just almost taste it, but I can only go so fast. I don't want to get the truck stuck.